Alright, so in the A cage, again, we've got three major shapes pentatonically and, of course, tritonically, right? So the A cage, let's say in the key of C, we have the A-shaped key of C, the A-shaped C. Okay, let's just square off that A cage here. We got the A-shaped C, 5 root 3, right here. Notice we're away from the fret nut now. We're away from there. So we've taken this A, like A440A, and we've brought it up to a C. But it was actually second inversion, so it would have been like, okay, so now we're on an A-shaped C. Okay, the A, the root is the C, is A-shaped. The fourth of A. Now we deal with we can use music in these shapes, musical relationships. So the fourth of A is D. The fourth of A shape is D shape. Here's your D. Becomes an F there. Okay, and then the fifth of A is E shaped, and that's an E shape right there. All right, so that's your G. You can play a G7 there. Now, if I'm going to do a pentatonic, it has to be an E-shaped pentatonic, not an A-shaped pentatonic. So pentatonics, you have to follow the shape. Now, with the minor chords, we did the relative major pentatonic. With the major chord, and by the way, 5/7 is just another mode. It's right here. It's an E-shaped fifth right there. So this A, D, E is included in this label up here, A, D, and E. These minors want to go towards their parent majors. D minor is going to go towards an E-shaped F. C minor is going to go towards a D major shaped, or C minor shaped D minor in the key of D, in the key of C. C minor shaped D minor in the key of C is it has a major, so you would play that minor triad, but you would play the D major shaped F major key of C pentatonic there. Okay, so the fifth is this big old E here. We can play that as its modal, you know, it's its modal shape there. Just this chord, just that scale. That was just a long pattern I threw in there. But now the pentatonic has to be what shape? 1, 4, 5. Has to be E shaped. So, like that. We're not going to get this dominant until we do the diatonic. So, let's look at the 1, 4, 5. We've got A shape. And then we got the D shape. That was the bottom part of an A pentatonic. But the magic of it all is if we do just an A-shaped diatonic scale, which is all these black notes, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. we can play any of these scale, these modal scale tones, right? Now the key with the A, we're pretty much looking at starting a pentatonic scale on the G, right? Right. So it's there's your root, and then the Dorian would be, and then the next one up would be the E minor shape, you know, something like that. No matter what, you're going to be playing all on the ivories in the key of C. So watch this now. Same thing. Instead of going then that would be A shape. We're going to just do the diatonic. Now let's change the mood a little bit. So we're going to have to fit those diatonic notes in, right? What is the diatonic? In the A shape, it's going to be just an A1A, you know, A1A. What is that? What's the name of that song? Vanilla Ice, you know, A1A. Here's A1A here. S4L sandwich. It's going to be. I'm going to show you the pattern. We'll get the pattern in a second as soon as I get this thing dragging. Here is our S4L. Okay. Now remember, we're not starting with the E, we're starting with the A pattern. So notice the similarity between the top of this S5L is 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, and the beginning of the S4L, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5. The only thing missing is the 5, 6. So we're going to play that in the pattern. Okay, so I got it all ready for you here. Paused and did this. We've got a 5, 6, S4L, and a 5, 6. We're going to do the same thing, G7, F, or something like that. So first we're going to play this. There's lightning now. Uh-oh. So remember how the S4L goes. We looked at that pattern now. We should be able to get that S4L one more time over here. That thunder's kind of making me nervous. I guess somebody wants to hear about that, right? You don't want to hear about my woes and weaknesses. Here's the S4L. Okay, so it could be 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4. That's our S4L, and we're going to square this right into this A shape and play away. So you've got to warp it up so the shape changes on that S4L. 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root, warp it over 1, 2, 3, 4 for the top, and then back to a 5, 6 on top. Now, again, remember, we did the pentatonics. We had to do a different one for each shape. So it was something like... something like that. That D shape, I didn't get that too good. You see, you got to follow them exactly. One little mistake, one little fret to the right or the left, and you're not going to get it. It has to follow the shape. That's why pentatonic, you know, it's fun, it's easier to play, but you got to get the right pentatonic. It's like tritones. They're even easier to play, you know, an A shape, but don't get it like this, or that would be a minor, you know, a little mistake there.